Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone here in the council chambers, to include my grandson Kai to this. Regular meeting of the Delray City Council. Can I have roll call, please?
Councilmember Howard,
Here.
Councilmember Ragsdale Cronin,
Here.
Councilmember Shirley. Here. Councilmember Uli is absent, and Mayor Donaldson.
Here. Please join me in the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The next item is public comment. Anyone wishing to address the council on any matters that are not included on the agenda may do so now, and you have a 3-minute time limit. I see no public comment. We'll move on to the next item which is a presentation from California American Water Company. And with that, I'll turn it over to Josh Stratton.
My name is Josh Stratton, California American Water, and I'd like to thank you for allowing me to be here tonight. I wanted to present a certificate for something that may seem of smaller or less significance to some people, but there is a plight of people stealing our fire hydrant caps. And so the brass caps that have resale metal value to them. And while the monetary value is somewhat minimal, it's still costly to repair. So there's been a history of them getting stolen, and I'd like to thank your police department for capturing somebody, finding somebody who was stealing them and taking them to justice. We went ahead and supported that wholly. And again, it may seem like a small cost significance, but it's also a health and safety hazard because they're there for purpose. Stop the fire hydrant caps, they're there, and so we've had to change our policies to replace it with plastic now, which doesn't quite work as well. But we've had to do this so people don't steal the brass ones any longer. So anyway, it is a big deal for us. I want to thank you very much for doing it.
Really appreciate that recognition. Another example of our Del Rios police doing a great job, just not only within Del Rios, but outside in the investigative work that they do. So thank you for that. Our next presentation is Monterey One Water, and that'll be Mike McDonough.
Thanks, Scott, appreciate it. So I'll never notice that Monterey One Water account, we get one. Maybe contrary to what people say now. From Josh for a while, it's been great. Thanks for this opportunity to come tonight. And we're going to go through a presentation here about a proposed sewer billing change. Hope that Councilmember Ragsdale Cronin saves his comments over there. So currently Monterey One Water, you can go to the next slide, please, uses a private billing vendor, AFTS, who directly bills our customers on a bi-monthly basis. So for a 2-month service, we send out a bill. We're proposing the change from the billing vendor AFTS to the Monterey County Treasurer and Tax Collector, be included on the parcel's annual property tax bill. Obviously, the property tax bill includes the property tax for the property itself, and it also includes a lot of other fees that are included. School board fees. Always like to say the mosquito abatement fee, groundwater sustainability fees. And then obviously, if this were to be approved by our board, it would include the wastewater service fee from our customers. Our customer service team will still be responsible for maintaining the property billing data and providing this data to the billing vendor. And we'd also be responsible for any other customer questions. Next slide, please. So why is Monterey One Water considering this change? Great question. First of all, the customer experience. We know that our current billing platform is limited. We hear some of these comments all the time, and we're not real happy with it either. We have some billing frustrations from no paperless billing and no online access to your account. Additionally, our support software for billing is being discontinued. You got another chink in the armor there. And so this, with those combinations of issues, kind of led us to the point of saying, hey, what else is out there? So another item is our rate structure. So, your wastewater fees aren't something that you're gonna turn off. And so, with CalAm or PG&E, they have an opportunity to turn off your service. We're not turning off our service to your house. So, for health and safety reasons, you're not gonna turn off, wastewater service. So, our fee structure isn't based on daily usage, but just a consistent monthly rate. And in looking and researching this process of going to the tax rolls, we found out a lot of our peers throughout the state utilize the property tax bill as a way to collect their fees. So third, one of the other things you see on the slide there is fiscal savings. We would save around $400,000 by not utilizing the vendor and also being able to collect potentially more revenue from more field surveys from customer service. So what that means is that, we want to make sure that we're accurately reflecting, services that we're providing from a restaurant or another building. Do they have the right amount of seats, things of that nature that they're telling us that they're reporting. We need to go and confirm that. Next up. Please. So proposed timeline. We're looking at getting customer feedback through the spring and summer of 2023. With potential consideration to our board in the fall. Then through the winter and spring of 2024, we notify all of our customers. And then starting in July of 2024, we would stop the biennial billing process. And then when you get your property tax bill in October of 2024, that's where the sewer fee would occur and be noticed by our customers. Next slide, please. Well done. So program changes. So obviously, if you're gonna provide this proposed billing change, what would it be? Obviously, we would eliminate the bi-monthly billing process. We would also eliminate the Monterey One Water annual lien process, not immediately, but over time, because then you have the property tax bill is a potential lien process. So last night at our board meeting, also got to hear quite a bit about the lien process and how many people were liened and the costs associated with that and the fees and how much per lien, what was the average. So it gets pretty daunting and it's nothing that we want to be in the business of. But I would like to highlight that there are a number of customers that voluntarily go to the lien process each and every year. So for what that's worth. And then responsible party designation. So responsible party designation means like if there's a business or a property owner that's renting out a property to a renter, they can change the designation of the property owner turning over the billing to the renter. And so agency wide, it's about 9%, but for homeowners, it's around 6%. So the business community picks up about 15%. And that makes sense if you have a property owner, when you are leasing out to a tenant, you want the tenant to pay the wastewater fee. So overall, only 9% have this responsible party designation. Okay, so there's also some other items that I want to talk about. So for roughly about 30% of the property owners use a mortgage impound account. So they, charge extra for your mortgage payment plus the property taxes or insurance that you have. So those would take the sewer payment, so we're bi-monthly, and they would just put that on your monthly mortgage impound account. For those without an impound account, you get your property tax bill and you can pay 1 or 2 installments. However, in talking with Monterey County Tax Collector, they're looking into a monthly payment option for the property taxes called Easy Smart Pay. And so that would take the property tax bill from one or two, but also an individual 12 billing cycle, 12 monthly payments as you go through there. I will note that process would charge a small fee, as you can imagine, for a third-party billing vendor to implement that program, but that is something that is what would be new if we were to go to the property tax. Next slide. So in a lot of these settings that we go to, and we've been talking about this for a few months now, you know, some of the comments that we heard is that, hey, you know, when you were to go to the property tax bill, you're not gonna be as transparent if you have a raise. You know, you're not gonna notify us, and that's not correct. We have to notify all our customers if and when we are gonna raise rates, things of that nature. Working on a billing letter right now for our auto pay customers. We have a budget approval process. We had 2 meetings that went through our budget process. Tonight to go through that process. So, a lot of fun. And then we have monthly public board meetings. And so, you know, we have a lot of opportunities for our customers to come and express their concerns if this were to be problematic. And so that's why we're out here to provide information about this process. Next slide. So one of the things our board did in response to the pandemic is we set up a customer assistance program. And the customer assistance program is available to our customers that may have some